Hey everyone, welcome to the start of something.
Completely unexpected. It all began a few days ago.
I was cleaning out the attic. You know, the usual stuff dust, memories, things you forgot you even owned. Then I found it. Tucked away in a dark corner was this old, dusty wooden box. It wasn't locked, but it felt like it hadn't been opened in 100 years. My curiosity got the better of me. I blew off the dust, lifted the heavy lid, and what I found inside, well, it changed everything. Inside, nestled on some faded velvet, was a single ornate key. It wasn't your average house key. It was heavy, intricate, and felt strangely warm to the touch. Next to it was a small, folded piece of parchment, yellowed with age. The note had just 3 words written in elegant, looping script. It chooses you. I had no idea what it meant, but I knew this wasn't just some forgotten trinket. This was the beginning of a story, and I had a feeling I was about to become the main character. The key wasn't ordinary. The moment my fingers brushed against it, it started to glow with a soft, pulsating light. It was unreal. I spent the next day trying it on every lock I could find. The front door? Nothing. My old diary lock? No. A rusty padlock on the garden shed. Not a chance. With every failed attempt, the glow seemed to get a little dimmer. And honestly, so did my hope. I was about to give up, tossing the key onto my desk in frustration. But then I heard it. A faint click. It wasn't coming from the desk. It was coming from the box itself. My heart started pounding. I had checked the box a dozen times, but this was different. The click wasn't loud, but it was definite. I ran my fingers along the inside edges, pressing every surface, searching for whatever made that sound. And then I felt it, a tiny, almost invisible seam along the bottom. I pressed down hard, and a section of the floor popped open, revealing a hidden compartment I had completely missed. Inside was another piece of parchment. This wasn't a note, though. It was a map, or at least, I think it's a map. It's covered in strange symbols and lines that don't match any place I know. But one symbol, a star, was glowing faintly, just like the key. It points somewhere. But where? I followed the map. It was more like following a feeling, a pull. The symbols guided me through streets I'd never walked down, past alleys I never knew existed, until finally it led me here, to this old abandoned library at the edge of town. The air is thick with the smell of old paper and dust. The key is glowing brighter than ever, almost vibrating in my hand. It feels like this is the place. This is where the map was leading me all along. The final symbol on the map is right here, etched into the floor of the main reading room. I don't know what happens next, but I know one thing for sure. Something's waiting for me. Thanks for following this journey. Stick around to see what we find next.